These fifth-generation jets will soon launch from a British carrier deck once more, as part of an ambitious deployment, one that's been years in the making.
This massive warship, this 65,000 tonne aircraft carrier, is about to lead a carrier strike group to the Indo-Pacific. What does that mean? What's involved? Well, we're on board today to find out.
So what is CSG-25 and Op High Mast? Well, it's a 7.5 month deployment to the Indo-Pacific. We're going to undertake operations in the Mediterranean and the European region. We'll transit through the Middle East and undertake operations in the Indo-Pacific region over that period of time. It's a global deployment and it's international by design and encompasses, within the strike group, 13 different nations alongside the UK as well.
But this deployment isn't just about where the strike group is going, it's about what it can now do. At its core is a fifth-generation fighter force, now ready to operate from land and sea.
And currently we'll start with 18 F-35B, the UK Lightning aircraft, and that will grow to 24 throughout the deployment. And we'll also start with 16 UK helicopters and also 3 flights of uncrewed air vehicles as well. And then we'll be joined also by allies and partners throughout the deployment, and so those numbers will plus up and come back down as we go throughout the skimming manoeuvre that the Commodore has spoken about. The other job that I have is known on board as the Strike Warfare Commander. So if we are called upon to project power, then that task will come to me and my amazing team that do that. There's 750 people in the UK carrier air wing, and I think it's really, really important that we recognise that you won't see them today because they're not here. They get on board, exactly like Will said, after some time at home, and those aircraft will fly on next week. And it's important to recognise the amount of work that is being done at 3 air stations ashore away from here to get us ready for this deployment as well.
As the ship prepares to sail and the crew complete final checks, Captain Will Blackett reflects on the responsibility of leading Britain's flagship on this major deployment.
My job is to get this incredible machine, these incredible people, ready to support the task and the missions the Commodore has just described to you in support of Operation High Mast. In fact, it's in support of anything. My job is to be at 5 days' notice ready to go. The mission I have at the moment is Op High Mast, and you've heard lots about that. My job is to ensure that the facility, this fantastic machine, and the people that run her are ready to deliver the mission.
But preparing a warship for deployment isn't just a professional challenge, it's a personal one. For Captain Blackett and the 1,600 others aboard, it means time away from home, time away from families, and time away from the lives they leave behind.
So when I spoke to you last, we were in Liverpool, and that was part of the preparation for this. That was meeting families and friends from the northern part of England and from our affiliated city. One of Liverpool and Bristol are 2 affiliated cities. That was excitement because we got to show our closest people what we do in getting ready for the task I've just described to you. That's all now sort of added up to here we go. We're about to leave. We're not coming home till just before Christmas, and that just taking people away. But my own family are going through the challenges and the emotions of what it's like to be absent for 8 months. So that's a sadness. That's an anticipation. It's mixed with. I joined the Navy to do this. I love my job. It's really exciting, and I'm about to go and do the most high-profile thing that the Navy's done for some time. And I get to be in command of one of the major parts of that effort. So, well, professionally, it's incredibly satisfying. It's really exciting. So, yeah, it's a jumble of emotion, but I'm looking forward to getting it done.
As this vessel prepares to lead a carrier strike group to the Indo-Pacific, it does more than signal readiness. It sends a message to allies and to adversaries alike.
How would I describe potency? The word potent is how I describe the capability. This is a potent capability, and we can conduct wide-ranging tasking, as you know, from the top end combat operations all the way through to softer-powered defence engagement, and we are ready to do any of those things. You tell me, how does it feel to stand here on board the flight, of the largest flight deck we've ever operated in this Navy? It's impressive, isn't it? So that feeling is the feeling I hope to inspire in anyone that comes to meet the ship, whether they come for good or bad reasons. you see this thing and you realise that we mean business and we're capable of doing whatever is required.
Beyond the mission briefings and high-level planning, this deployment is very real for every sailor on board. For many, it's the biggest operation of their careers so far, and the start of something they've been preparing for over a year. I spoke with two of them, young weapons engineers, focused and ready, but very much excited for what lies ahead.
It feels good. We've known about it for a while now, so it's nice to actually kick it off, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's been planning after planning after planning, which has been stressful, but now it's setting off and things are in motion and it's going to happen. It's quite a good feeling.
As this vessel sails, she will carry more than just aircraft and armaments. She will carry a piece of everyone left standing on the quayside, waving goodbye. She will carry forward the quiet promise that no matter how far, no matter how long, they'll be back.